In this video we are going to talk about health and nutrition of drinking wine. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Individuals have been drinking wine for millennia, and the advantages of doing so have been legitimate. A rising research keeps on proposing that savoring wine balance about a glass each day offers a few advantages. There are a few advantages to drinking a glass of wine. There are numerous cell reinforcement-rich food sources and refreshments, and wine is one of them. Cell reinforcements are intensifies that forestall cell harm brought about by aggravation and oxidative pressure. Oxidative pressure is a condition brought about by an irregularity among cell reinforcements and shaky particles called free revolutionaries, which can harm your phones. Grapes have elevated degrees of polyphenols, which are cell reinforcements that have been displayed to decrease oxidative pressure and aggravation. Since red wine grapes are higher in cell reinforcements than white grape assortments, drinking red wine might expand your blood cell reinforcement levels to a more noteworthy degree than drinking white. As a matter of fact, one 2-week concentrate on in 40 grown-ups tracked down that polishing off 13.5 ounces, 400 milliliters, of red wine every day expanded cell reinforcement status. Higher cell reinforcement status is related with a diminished gamble of sickness. For instance, drinking red wine has been related with a diminished gamble of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's illness, which are related with oxidative pressure. May assist with combating irritation. Wine contains intensifies that have mitigating properties. Constant aggravation is unsafe and may expand the gamble of conditions like coronary illness, immune system problems, and certain tumors. Accordingly, it's ideal to forestall this kind of irritation, however much as could be expected. Ongoing aggravation can be decreased through diet, stress decrease, and exercise. Numerous food varieties have the ability to decrease aggravation, and wine is believed to be one of them. Studies propose that a compound called resveratrol in wine has mitigating properties and may help well-being. One concentrate in 4,461 grown-ups exhibited that moderate utilization of wine was connected to a diminished fiery reaction. Members in this study self-detailed their liquor consumption. The people who polished off up to 1.4 ounces, 40 grams, of liquor each day experienced less aggravation than the individuals who didn't drink. Likewise, in a review including 2,900 ladies, the people who polished off a glass of wine day to day had fundamentally decreased fiery markers, contrasted in ladies who went without liquor. Then again, other examination has tracked down red wine to make a less emotional difference. May help heart well-being. Concentrates on show that people who drink moderate measures of wine have decreased paces of coronary illness. Specialists trust that red wine's high centralization of polyphenol cell reinforcements can assist with diminishing your gamble of hypertension, elevated cholesterol, and metabolic infections. Some exploration recommends that drinking red wine might diminish circulatory strain in individuals with hypertension, which might lessen the gamble of coronary illness. However, different examinations recommend that an everyday glass of red wine doesn't lessen pulse in individuals with typical circulatory strain or the people who as of now have coronary illness. Likewise, wine might communicate with prescription that brings down pulse. Besides, exorbitant liquor utilization might adversely affect heart well-being, including expanded pulse and a higher gamble of creating coronary illness. Whether moderate wine admission benefits heart well-being is easily proven wrong as exploration in this space proceeds. Different advantages. Savoring wine control may likewise have different advantages. May help emotional well-being. An intermittent glass of wine might lessen the gamble of sadness. Be that as it may, unreasonable drinking can make the contrary difference, putting you at a higher gamble of this condition. May advance lifespan. Investigations have discovered that drinking moderate measures of wine as a component of a solid eating regimen might increment lifespan thanks to wine's high cell reinforcement content. May advance solid stomach microscopic organisms. Ongoing examinations have even recommended that red wine might advance the development of helpful stomach microscopic organisms, which might further develop metabolic condition markers in individuals with heftiness. Which sort of wine has the most advantage? Many individuals wonder about the distinctions among red and white wine. Tragically, more examination on white wine is required, as most investigations dissecting the advantages of drinking wine has zeroed in on the valuable properties of red wine. Red wine has been broadly recognized for its high convergence of resveratrol, a strong cell reinforcement found in grape skins. As a matter of fact, red wine has up to multiple times more resveratrol than white wine. Likely drawbacks: extreme liquor admission can be destructive. Hitting the bottle hard and drinking high measures of liquor is related with negative well-being results. As a matter of fact, a normal of 87,798 individuals kick the bucket in the United States every year because of over-the-top liquor utilization. This records for 1 of every 10 passings for grown-ups between the ages of 20 and 64. Weighty liquor utilization represents a few well-being gambles, including an expanded gamble of specific malignant growths, diabetes, coronary illness, liver and pancreatic infections, as well as inadvertent injury. A new examination of studies tracked down the ideal everyday admission of wine to be 1 glass, 150 milliliters, for ladies and 2 glasses, 300 milliliters, for men. Drinking this moderate measure of wine is related with medical advantages, while drinking more than that might influence your well-being. The US government's latest dietary rules make comparable suggestions. That's what they propose: assuming you drink liquor, you ought to do as such with some restraint, and that implies 1 beverage for ladies and up to 2 beverages for men each day. Remember that despite the fact that moderate wine utilization can give a few medical advantages, taking into account your general eating regimen quality is significant. An unfortunate eating regimen can offset the advantages of drinking an everyday glass of wine. Moreover, certain people ought to swear off liquor, including minors, pregnant ladies, and people on specific drugs. Would it be advisable for you to drink wine for your well-being? Investigations have discovered that drinking moderate measures of wine alongside a decent eating regimen wealthy in foods grown from the ground is helpful for your well-being. Research has viewed the ideal everyday sum as 1 glass, 150 milliliters, for ladies and 2 glasses, 300 milliliters, for men. This routine is essential for a Mediterranean eating regimen and has been related with gainful well-being results and illness counteraction. In spite of the fact that exploration proposes that drinking a glass of wine has a few potential medical advantages, they can likewise be gotten by eating a solid eating regimen. All in all, in the event that you didn't drink wine previously, you don't have to begin essentially for the medical advantages. For instance, a solid eating regimen wealthy in organic products, vegetables, entire grains, fiber, vegetables, fish, and nuts as of now gives high measures of cell reinforcements and forestalls coronary illness. With regards to wine, the vast majority consider red and white wines. In any case, orange wine has been acquiring prominence recently as a reviving other option. Maybe shockingly, a kind of white wine's delivered in much the same way to red wine, by permitting grape seeds and skin to keep in touch with grape juice for a while. This cycle advances wine with intensifies like polyphenols, which have been connected to benefits, like easing back cognitive deterioration and diminishing your gamble of coronary illness. Orange wine, additionally called skin contact wine, isn't produced using oranges. Rather, a kind of white wine's made much the same way to red wine. Notwithstanding, this white wine has a light to profound orange shade, contingent upon how it's created. Typically, white wine is produced using white grapes that are squeezed to remove just the juice. The skin, seeds, and stems are eliminated before the juice begins to mature. Segregating the juice from the grapes is significant, as the skin and seeds contain intensifies like colors, phenols, and tannins, which can influence the wine's taste and appearance. With orange wine, the skin and seeds are permitted to age with the juice. They go through a cycle called maceration, in which their mixtures, including polyphenols, filter into the wine, giving it its particular tone, flavor, and surface. Benefits: cell reinforcements are atoms that kill particles called free extremists. Free revolutionaries are unsteady atoms that can cause cell harm when their levels become too high in your body. This harm can lift your gamble of constant circumstances, like coronary illness and disease. Orange wine might contain altogether a greater number of cell reinforcements than white wine. That is on the grounds that it's made by maturing white grape juice alongside the skin and seeds of white grapes. This cycle permits their cancer prevention agents to saturate the wine. The skin and seeds of white grapes contain compounds called polyphenols, including resveratrol, camphorol, and catechins, all of what capability as cancer prevention agents in your body. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.